the LCM of these denominators. So let us look at this case where the denominators are different. This is 8 and this is 5. What do? We get the LCM of 8 and 5, and no question about it, the LCM of 8 and 5 is 40. So I will leave that one up to you to draw a table and ensure that the LCM of 8 and 5 is 40. So having known that the LCM of 8 and 5 is 40, the first thing we do is to put everything on the LCM of 40. First put everything on the LCM of 40. Now, having done that, we shall get the what to put here on this numerator of 8. We get 40, this 40 which is the LCM, and we divide it by 8. Then the answer we get, we multiply by 1. And I have put it for you in this bracket so that you understand the procedure very well, but I may not do it next time. So we get 40, which is the LCM. After putting everything out of 40 as the LCM, we get 40. We divide by 8. Then the answer we get, we multiply by the numerator, which is 1. Now, the same thing we do for the numerator of 3. We shall get 40 divided by 5, which is the denominator here, and we multiply, this is multiplication sign, we multiply by the numerator, which is 3. So if you get your calculator there, have your calculator ready. If you get 40, which was the LCM, divided by 8, we get 5, and 5 times 1, the answer is 5. If you get 40, which was the LCM here, and divide by 5, the answer is 8. Then 8 times 3, which is the numerator, we get 24. So overall, we end up with 29 out of 40. Now, can this fraction be simplified in simplest form? The answer is no. There is nothing we can divide by 29 there. 29 and 40, there is no common factor that goes in. So this is where we are going to end our answer. Our answer is 29 out of 40. So that is how we can add fractions. And let us now look at how we can subtract fractions. How do we subtract fractions? Fractions with the same numerator. How do we deal with fractions with the same numerator? For fractions with the same numerator, we subtract the numerators. So what you have to know is the operation on addition and subtraction is the same. The procedure you use for addition and subtraction is not different from what you use in addition. What changes is only the sign. What changes is only the sign. For example, if I have 5 over 6 minus 1 out of 6, the LCM is the same. So I will simply have 5, which is the numerator here, minus 1, and the answer is 4 out of 6. Now I'm leaving this one for you to simplify because it can be simplified. By 2, we shall get 2, and by 2, we shall get 3. So the final answer should be 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 should be the final answer. Fractions with different numerators and we are subtracting them. What we did the other time is what we are going to do here. Only that the sign has changed. It was an addition sign. This time it is a subtraction sign. The LCM of 11 and 9 is 99. You can do that one later on by drawing a table and ensure that the LCM is 99. So what we did is the same thing we are going to do. We first draw our line such that the denominator of this fraction is going to be 99. And after doing that, we find the numerator of 8 here. It's going to be 99 by 11. 99 divided by 11, and you multiply by 8. That's the procedure. 99 divided by 11 times 8. Then minus, you again come here, 99 divided by 9, then times 5. You have your calculator there. Let's do that. 99 divided by 9, the answer is, okay, 99 divided by 11, the answer is 9. And then when we multiply 9 by 8, we are, in other words, here we have there 9. In 9 times 8, we are going to have 72. Then 99 divided by 9, the answer is 11 times 5. 99 divided by 9 is 11 times 5. We are going to have 55. And when we subtract, our answer is 17 out of 99. 17 out of 99. So I want to, this is very, very important. I don't want anyone to mess up. I've seen students make mistakes here. I don't want any one of you to mess up. When the LCM is different, when the denominators are different, first get the LCM of the denominators, which is 99. Then to get the numerator on 8 here, we get 99 divided by 11 times 8. This is what you are seeing here. And the answer is 72. Then we subtract 99 divided by 9. The answer is 11 times 5. It gives us 55. So that's how we deal with that. Now, having understood that, I'm now going to give you 2 more examples. And after the 2 examples, that's when I'll give you assignment. The first example is here. Now, in this example, I have had 3 fractions. I've had 3 fractions. Now remember what I told you, the operation on addition and subtraction is the same. But when we add in division and multiplication, we may have to change. There we shall have to use BODMAS. Shall have to use BODMAS. But since we are not having division and multiplication, which I will bring in the next lesson, here we don't have to use BODMAS. You just have to understand the LCM. So the LCM concept. What is a bright student going to be to use a bright student like you? You are going to first express this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. That is step number 1. And that is what we began with. How do we change this mixed fraction to an improper fraction? It's 2 times 5 plus 2. I hope you still remember that. 2 times 5 plus 2, this is 10, plus 2, it becomes 12 out of 5. Then here it becomes 1 times 3, 1 times 3 plus 1, and it becomes 1 times 3 is 3, then plus 1, it becomes 4 out of 3. That is what you are seeing here. Then we are subtracting 2 out of 8. We are subtracting 2 out of 8. So this now becomes our new fraction that we are dealing with. Like I was telling you, there is no division here, there is no multiplication, so we don't need to use BODMAS, but we need to use the LCM concept. What is the LCM of the denominators here? Are they the same or different? The answer is they are different. So we shall first have to find the LCM of 5, 3, and 8. Shall have to first find the LCM of 5, 3, and 8. And my answer, after doing that, which I will allow you to do using a table in your free time, but for me, I'm getting 120 as my answer. I'm getting 120 as my LCM. Yes. So if I get 120 as my LCM, I'm going to put everything under the same LCM. Now here, I have not shown you the other concept of dividing, but I hope you understood it. How am I getting 288? Have your calculator, and you get 120, which is the LCM, divided by 5. I think you get 24 there. Then 24 times 12. 120, which is the LCM, divided by 5, you get 24. Then 24 times 12, that's how I'm getting 288. Then I come to this next one to get the numerator of this. With your calculator again, 120 divided by 3. I think the calculator should be able to give you 40. Then 40 times 4, that is 160. And we subtract now with our calculator again. 120 divided by 8. 120 divided by 8. That should be, the calculator should be able to give you 15. Then 15 times 2, the answer is 30. So that's how I'm getting these numerators here. And finally, when I get 288 plus 160 minus 30, the calculator gives me 418 divided by 120, and the answer is, when I simplify by 2, I get 209, and by 2, I get 60. So finally, my answer is 209 out of 60. That is what I get finally as my answer. And I think you have understood that. After understanding that, I want to take you to my part B, which is the last example before I give you assignment. And in part B, this time I have some algebra in the fraction. In the fractions, I have some algebra in the fractions, whereby I have 3x. I have 3x out of 4. I have x minus x out of 3 plus 2x out of 3. So there is nothing that has changed. We still have to use the LCM concept, whereby the LCM of 4, 3, and 3, I'm getting it as 12. I'm getting that LCM as 12. Then to get the numerator here, I will get this LCM 12 divided by 4, which is what you are seeing here. Then times the numerator, which is 3x, minus 12 divided by 3 times x. This is exactly what you are seeing here. Plus 12 divided by 3 times 2x. 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. And 3 times 3x, the answer becomes 9x. And 12 divided by 3 here, the answer is 4. 4 times x, the answer is 4x. 12 divided by 3, the answer is 4, and 4 times 2x ends up giving us 8x. Yeah. So finally we have 9x plus 8x. I'm correcting right terms, then subtract 4x, and I get my answer as 13 out of x. So my caution to you is to be very careful, most especially when LCM is different. You don't have any reason to rush here. Take your time slowly and work out this thing. Use your calculator when you are dividing. Don't over rely on your head. I have always told you, it is in primary where we use it to stop you from using your calculator. But now that you are in secondary, you are very free to use your calculator. Use your calculator whenever you, even in the exam, we shall allow you to come with your calculator. Even in the exam, we allow you to come in with your calculator. So always, the mistakes you are making are just on addition, multiplication, because you are doing that using your head. So stop that by relying on yourself and work out the things the way they are supposed to be. Those are the examples I had for you, and I think by now you will be able to do the assignment. Maybe let me invite any 2 or 3 questions from you if they are there.